Be prepared. Because October 11th is not just another date on the calendar, it's a vibration point in time. A pulse in the universe that moves unseen through every heartbeat, every thought, every intention you've sent into the cosmos this year. Something is shifting. And if you've been feeling restless, emotional, or unusually reflective these past days, that's not coincidence. That's your energy responding to the rewiring of the grid. On October 11th, the universe begins to rewrite your destiny, not as punishment, but as preparation. You are being aligned with the version of yourself that you've secretly prayed to become. Everything that has fallen apart until now was meant to open a new timeline that starts here. This is called an energy correction point. When the electromagnetic balance between the Earth and the cosmic field adjusts, it changes how energy moves through your body, through your decisions, through your future. That's why some people feel heavy, dizzy, or even lost, because their soul is recalibrating. The universe is literally moving things into position. If you've noticed sudden endings, delayed messages, or unexpected silences, that's the universe cleaning your frequency. It's removing old chords that can't exist in this new field. The October 11th shift brings a mirror moment. It will show you who you've become and what you still need to release. You'll see reflections of your old patterns in others, the way they talk to you, react to you, even the dreams you have at night. Listen. This isn't chaos, it's alignment disguised as disruption. The frequency of this shift is demanding that you choose. Are you ready to be rewritten? Are you willing to let the universe reorder your life so your soul can breathe freely again? The air around October 11th carries a golden static, almost like a cosmic whisper saying, now. It's subtle, but it pulls everything hidden in your heart to the surface. Every suppressed emotion, every forgotten dream, every unspoken truth, it all rises in this energy, and this time, you cannot hide from your truth. Because truth itself is the language the universe is rewriting you with. Pause. Breathe. Feel the quiet between your thoughts. That's where the new code is being written, not in sound, but in silence. When the sun rises on October 11th, it won't just light the earth, it will illuminate the version of you that the universe is now ready to reveal. The days leading up to October 11th have been preparing you quietly. You've likely felt it, the strange mix of exhaustion and electricity in your body, the sudden mood swings, the vivid dreams. That's your energetic body syncing with a new frequency. Every thought you've been repeating lately is now feeding into the timeline you're about to step into. So be careful, this energy amplifies everything. Your intentions, your emotions, your fears, because when the energy gate opens, the universe doesn't separate what's light and what's dark, it simply multiplies what's strongest within you. That's why awareness is your protection now. If you focus on lack, you'll see more endings. If you focus on gratitude, you'll feel doors open you never knew existed. This is not just manifestation, it's energetic authorship. You are literally writing your next chapter with what you feel. The October 11th shift is not random. It happens after the mirror portal of October 10th, when reality showed you what you still needed to face. Now, on the 11th, the universe begins to rewrite the code, and 11 is no accident. It's the number of alignment, duality, and new beginnings. It's the moment when two realities, the one you've been living and the one you've been dreaming of, begin to merge. You might see repeating numbers, 1111, 222, or even your birth date showing up again and again. These are not coincidences, they are sync markers, signals from the field that your vibration is syncing with destiny. But here's the part most people miss. Every rewrite comes with a release. You cannot enter a new timeline carrying the weight of an old one. So don't be surprised if people pull away, if plans fall through, or if something you wanted suddenly stops feeling right. That's not rejection, that's redirection. The energy that once served you has completed its purpose. What's arriving now carries a higher resonance, and you can't hold it if your hands are still full of the past. Take the night of October 10th to cleanse. Write down what you're releasing. Burn it, bury it, or simply speak it aloud under the moonlight. Let it go with intention, because the moment October 11th begins, that old frequency will start dissolving whether you're ready or not. When the shift fully activates, you'll feel it in waves, a sudden clarity, a pull in your chest, a deep peace after the storm. That's the signal. Your new path has locked in. Everything that happens after this point is not happening to you, it's happening for you. Every coincidence is a message. Every delay is divine timing. Every silence is space for your next download. The energy shift of October 11th is the universe taking the pen from your trembling hand and saying, "Now let me write with you." You are not losing control. You are stepping into co-creation. And once that begins, nothing that is truly meant for you can miss you again. The energy shift of October 11th isn't just something happening around you. It's something happening through you, your cells, your thoughts, your magnetic field. Everything is being recalibrated. That's why you might feel heavy one moment and completely weightless the next. That's your old energy detaching from your nervous system. This is not chaos. It's alignment in disguise. You see, before the universe delivers the new timeline, it shakes loose everything that doesn't fit. That's what this week has been, not punishment, but preparation. Every trigger, every delay, every strange silence you've experienced lately has been the field asking you one question: are you still going to react like the old you? Because if you are, the rewrite pauses. But if you stay calm, breathe, ground, trust, the rewrite continues. And then something powerful begins to happen. You'll start to notice subtle rewinds, little echoes of the past replaying themselves in front of you. A conversation that reminds you of an old wound. An invitation that looks like an old trap. A person returning, saying the same words they said before. That's not coincidence, that's closure. It's the timeline test. The universe brings back the scene, but this time, you get to choose a new reaction. And when you do, the loop breaks. Each time you respond with awareness instead of fear, the script dissolves. You literally rewrite your reality in real time, because this shift isn't happening out there. It's happening in your emotional code, in how you respond, in how you hold your energy, in how you choose to see things differently. October 11th is not about grand events. It's about micro shifts that accumulate into a massive energetic reroute. It's like a chessboard resetting. The old pieces are still there, but the strategy has changed. The difference is, now you're not reacting, you're creating. Watch what happens when you don't chase, don't argue, don't explain. Silence becomes your spell. Presence becomes your protection. Patience becomes your weapon. The ones who stay grounded in this frequency will start to feel something miraculous, like time itself bending to accommodate their peace. Delays disappear. Calls come through. Paths align. That's because you're no longer swimming against the current. You've become the current, and once that happens, the universe moves mountains for you. So if you feel like your life is rewinding, let it. It's not regression. It's realignment. By October 12th, you'll understand why certain things had to fall apart exactly when they did. Because that's when the rewritten script, the new chapter, begins to unfold. This is your final rehearsal. Don't rush the scene. Breathe. Watch. Allow. The universe is writing with you now, and what's coming next isn't a coincidence. It's the correction you've been waiting for. The truth is, this isn't a random cosmic event. It's a reprogramming of your timeline. The energy of October 11th acts like a universal editor, cutting, rewriting, and merging every story that no longer matches your true frequency, and that means one thing: the people, past, and identities that once felt stable may suddenly start dissolving. The relationships that were built on control or habit begin to fade. Jobs that once defined your worth suddenly feel too small. Dreams you once chased start feeling outdated. Don't panic. This is how the rewrite begins. The universe is not deleting you, it's updating your script. Every ending you're witnessing is the sound of old programming being erased. And while your mind might resist it, your higher self is celebrating. Because finally, you're not chasing the old frequency. You're syncing to the new one. And here's where it gets mystical. When this new frequency locks in, you begin to notice synchronicities intensify. Numbers repeat: 1111, 333, 444, not as coincidence, but confirmation. You'll overhear words that answer your private thoughts. You'll dream of places you haven't yet visited but will soon find yourself standing in. The veil between inner and outer reality grows thin. That's because your consciousness is expanding fast enough to collapse the separation between intention and manifestation. In simple words, what you think begins to show up faster. That's why awareness is everything now. Every thought is a seed. Every emotion is a signature. Every reaction writes the next paragraph of your story. During this shift, the universe doesn't listen to your words, it listens to your vibration. If you say you want peace but live in panic, the rewrite halts. If you say you want abundance but think lack, the story loops. But if you embody what you desire before it arrives, if you live in the feeling of already having it, then the rewrite accelerates, and the universe starts rearranging matter itself to match your new code. You may notice the pull to withdraw, not from fear, but from noise. This solitude is sacred. It's where your new identity settles into your nervous system. It's where you'll feel your frequency stabilize like the stillness after a storm, and then something extraordinary happens. You start attracting without effort. People who align with your peace appear out of nowhere. Opportunities seem magnetized toward you. Ideas that once felt impossible suddenly have clarity. This is what the October 11th energy shift is doing. It's not giving you power you didn't have. It's removing the interference that made you forget it. Remember, the universe doesn't give, it reveals. It doesn't punish, it positions. And right now, it's positioning you for the chapter that will define the next 5 years of your journey. So when something exits your life this week, don't chase it. When something feels off, don't force it. When silence replaces noise, don't feel it. You're being written into a cleaner version of reality, one that matches the vibration of who you've become. This is why old cycles crumble before new miracles arrive. It's why the storm always comes before the calm, because chaos is just clarity in disguise, and once the rewrite is complete, you'll wake up one morning soon and realize, nothing outside changed overnight, but everything inside did. That's when you'll know, you're no longer waiting for destiny. You're living it. The energy that began as a whisper on October 11th has now expanded across your entire field. You may feel lighter, almost as if your physical body doesn't carry the same weight it used to. This isn't imagination, it's integration. The new vibration you step into is no longer a signal outside you. It's you. The rewiring that began days ago has completed its merge. The choices you make from this point forward will ripple through the fabric of reality faster than ever before. That's the gift and the responsibility of awakening. You are no longer being rewritten by the universe. You are the universe writing itself. Every thought you nurture now imprints instantly. That's why presence is power. This next stage isn't about chasing signs, it's about becoming the sign. The universe will now start mirroring you with uncanny precision. If you hold peace, you'll see peace. If you radiate clarity, confusion will dissolve around you. If you move through the world anchored in faith, reality will begin to bend itself in your favor, and yes, the tests will still come. But they won't come to break you anymore. They'll come to confirm you. Each challenge will now feel more like a checkpoint than a punishment, a quiet moment asking, are you ready to walk in what you've become? This is what it means when we say, the universe is rewriting your destiny. It's not changing your path for you, it's handing the pen back to your soul. Soft piano melody begins, hopeful, warm. Look around. Have you noticed how the air feels different? Colors seem sharper, timing feels aligned, even silence feels alive. That's not poetic. That's physics. When your energy stabilizes, your nervous system syncs with the universal rhythm, and the world starts to play with you instead of against you. You'll notice that people who once drained you can't reach you anymore. Their frequency simply doesn't match yours. Conversations that once spiraled into confusion will now find resolution or naturally fade. The universe has become your filter. It knows who belongs and who doesn't, but here's the part few talk about. With this new light comes a greater sensitivity. You'll feel the world's noise more sharply. You'll sense collective heaviness, emotional static, energy imbalances. Don't mistake that sensitivity for weakness. It's your new radar. It helps you navigate the world with precision. Instead of reacting, you'll start responding with wisdom, and the universe will notice, because every time you choose calm over chaos, you send a message through the field that says, I remember who I am. That one choice rewrites not just your life, it alters timelines for those around you. The October 11th energy shift wasn't just personal, it was planetary. Each soul that awakens becomes a new node in the network of light that stabilizes Earth's collective frequency. So understand this, the work you've done quietly inside your heart has cosmic consequences. Every fear you've faced, every pattern you've released, every truth you've spoken, it's anchoring the new grid of consciousness across this planet. This is what the prophecies meant when they said, the chosen will remember. Not a chosen few, but the ones who chose to remember. And if you're hearing this message, you are one of them. Sound grows brighter, like sunrise breaking through the horizon. So, take a deep breath. Let the old chapters fall behind you like sand through open fingers. You don't need to chase, fix, or fight anymore. You just need to stand where you are, aware, awake, aligned, and let the universe continue writing through you, because the greatest truth of this entire shift is simple yet profound. Backhand index pointing right. You were never waiting for destiny to begin. Destiny was waiting for you to remember. This is your turning point. The mirror has cleared. The old story has dissolved. The rewrite is complete. Now, live the proof. The universe is not testing you anymore. It's applauding you. Welcome to the new frequency. Welcome to the world you helped create.